Themlootlads.
Look at all these rocks that are just sitting here. I can just sell.
They're like $1 a rock, dude. Like those are cheap chips.
That's $50 right there, and I just went. Nyeh.
Yeah, but how much power do you need to buy now in order to make that $50? Like no one expects that. Like no one expects the opportunity cost of running a fucking like AI scam. You know.
It's true.
Like, did you know that every fucking Chat GPT prompt actually burns one entire rainforest down?
Oh man, again?
Yeah. This isn't like joking on that. Actually, that probably is more harm than good. But I'm totally against it due to the environmental footprint. I mean,
burns liters of water every time. Here, have that. Blow up. No. Yes. We are fucking mining pros now, Chris. I don't know if you noticed, but
why would we be mining iron ore and producing it and selling it to manufacturers when we could just be mining crypto?
True. You know what?
Welcome to the crypto episode of Digging a Hole.
This entire time has been an allegory, or maybe like we've like a crypto thing has been installed on my computer, and every time I dig, somebody else is getting like one Dogecoin.
Can we like pre-rug pull a Lootlads crypto coin? Like it's already like we already sold our shares before people bought in.
Oh hell yeah!
That'd be so fucking ballin'. I don't know who's buying them, but like we rug pulled it.
I love the reverse concept of announcing a coin, a shit coin, long after the evaluation period has ended.
Yeah, we've had a fucking shit coin for years, but
yeah,
it's never moved because no one's mentioned it.
Yeah, you'll never know what it is. It's already like all supplies gone now at this point.
Bought for a penny, and no one is selling because no one wants to sell at a penny.
Honestly, penny's pretty generous.
I think Lootlands could get a coin based off of our own marketing, because we would like antagonize people, and people I think would see our antagonization of people buying shit coins, that us producing a shit coin would make at least one person drive up the price to a penny. Like someone would be like, all right, I'll buy like 30 million like loot coins. And then, like, I don't know what that would mean for us, because we wouldn't buy into it. Again, we reverse rug pulled. We were on the ground floor, and we left the ground floor. We saw these stairs and not an elevator, and we were like, fuck that.
Art
and
of
we
the
left.
deal. Ooh, baby.
Has anyone ever, like...
Go on.
Okay, so eccentric, like, insane billionaire scheme is that you hype up a coin and get rug pulled. Like, that's your entire deal, is you have other people rug pull you, and you never, like, fucking, like, buy out of it for some reason. And then you, like, sell on its low. Like, that's insane, I'm aware, but like, could you imagine?
That's your weird level of like digital philanthropy.
Here's the thing, is I cannot be trusted with money, because ideas like that pop out, and like, you saw me giggle at the fact that I reverse rug pulled the Lootland coin. Yeah, I would fucking do it. Like, I would buy the GPUs, I would like fucking throw batteries in the ocean or whatever to produce this coin, only to do that shitty stupid joke. I would have environmentalists be like, buddy, your hijinks online is actually harming the planet.
Every time you do a coin sell, somebody actually shoots an otter. It's fucked. Like, stop.
Yeah, but I'm fundraising for otters, is the thing. Is this coin is for the otters. Only otters can buy this coin.
I don't know why you keep buying it.
All-time high of $1,000 per otter coin.
Yeah, you keep shooting me
Rosa
up.
the otter cannot access her crypto wallet because she doesn't know what a computer is. But I gave it to her. She has 1 million stocks on it. Dude, if only Santa Fe Aquarium could sell Rosa's, but it's illegal because like that's her wallet. Like, yeah. We could track that shit. Don't you dare sell it.
She keeps trying to buy fish, and I'm like, no, put it into a fiduciary of some sort.
No, I'm trying to buy fish coin, and it's like,
I think fiduciary is actually a person. My bad.
Look, we both said some fucking erroneous things, so it's fine.
What? No, this is the bashing of truth on the internet.
Also, Rosa the otter is dead.
Well, yeah, because somebody shot her in the head.
Do you know who Rose the Otter is in like the internet lore?
I feel I've heard this at some point.
So Rose the Otter in Santa Bay Aquarium is a otter rescue who's mothered so many other like young otters and mothered like foster otters to teach them how to like live in the ocean.
Do otter shit.
Do otter shit essentially. So like it's a kind of like a heartwarming thing where Rose the Otter was going to be released, but then they like deemed her like too reliant on humans.
Too much of a bro.
Too much of a bro. And then she broed out so fucking hard that she raised other otters as children to be like otters. And they were like, shit, I mean, if it works, it works. So they just kept her there. And she had like, I think the world's like, I think by now she's the world's most famous because better YouTuber and streamer than us, Doug has, you bought the thing. Was that an accident?
What?
Okay. Doug has,
I just had money.
yeah, but you were saving up for the battery, and
That's
like
fine.
you were literally $100 away.
Yep.
That's like if you went and bought loot coin and sold it on the ground floor, so that other people could pick it up for another penny.
You gotta hold that. You gotta hold on to that stuff. You're right. You're right.
Anyway, he just did like fundraiser for the Monte Bay Aquarium, and it was all Rosa themed. And then when she died, they were like, "Okay, well, we're gonna do record numbers again."
Well, give me the money back.
Give me the money back.
Sorry, that's fucked up.
Now, as a joke, I wouldn't put above Doug to like jokingly ask for the money back, because this man also pondered, what if I just gave away barrels of crude oil?
That's
like a stream incentive, yeah. Dude, much better streamer than us. Go watch Doug.
Christ. There was a point where crude oil was, I actually considered being like, it's so cheap right now, I could just buy a barrel of crude oil.
I think it was during like one of the dips of like, you know, it's so affordable right now. Like, how much is it to actually ship a barrel of crude oil to a viewer as a giveaway?
I mean, it was like, during the pandemic, it was, well, I say during the pandemic, it's still technically happening, people fucking, getting shots.
You could say during like
During
isolation.
the lockdowns, yeah. During the lockdown period, yeah, there was a point where it was just like cheap as chips. Maybe chips are actually more expensive. The oil on the chips were more expensive than the oil in the barrel.
So a barrel of potato chips is more expensive than a barrel of crude oil at that point?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm down.
Also, I want to buy things by the barrel more often.
I don't think I could handle a barrel of potato chips. And like for the reason that it's there and it's a barrel and it's taking up room, so therefore I have to eat the chips.
I feel like as long as I have friends.
So like, oh hey, let's go to my like expensive barrel full of chips party.
Yep.
I would go to a barrel full of chips party actually now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, okay, all right, hold up. I changed my mind unequivocally. I would go to a barrel of chips party.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Would you have different, like, when you buy the barrel of chips?
Yeah.
Is it one single flavor or is it plain?
Do you remember? Like you at least lived my experiences. Have you ever seen those buckets of like popcorn? That
Yeah,
have, like,
I was there when you purchased them.
the one with the multi flavors in it.
I actually don't remember that, no.
Okay, well,
I wanted to be a little funny, like I was there, smile, and like
you
I was
were
trying
looking
to,
over my shoulder the whole time.
I
and
was
you were
like, I
"Get
was
the shit."
gaslighting you in the worst way possible. Like that was not a gaslight. That was me just making shit up and like being obvious about it.
being a liar, man.
What's the opposite of a gaslight? Like a solid dark.
So stupid.
Yeah, but it's true, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, does that count as a gaslight?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, the multi-flavored
Yeah,
popcorn. Actually, I'm pretty sure multi-flavored would imply multicolored.
Yeah, it used to be a case where you just buy like a bucket full of
Man, I wish we
popcorn.
could see right now.
And yeah, like one side would be like the cheddar mix, the other would be like the plain, and like some of them would be like the caramel.
Oh, so it's a Chicago mix.
Yeah, but like it's
in
got
a
like
bucket
little
instead of in a
dividers.
bag,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
got a Chicago mix, but it's a bucket with dividers instead of like one handful gets multi types.
See, I think For some reason, I picture the Chicago mix in a bag is worse than the Chicago mix in a bucket. I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if it being pitches against the bucket.
I think it's honestly, it's because I want to eat stuff out of a bucket.
Actually, yeah, if more shit came out of a bucket, I'd probably be more open to eating it.
Like when you get like a big thing of macaroni salad.
Oh, hell yeah. Like little individual little tubs?
Yeah.
A bucket. Yeah. You gotta specify bucket of macaroni salad, I'm in.
Mac and cheese.
I'm not really into a lot of the macaroni salads that are available, but if it comes in a bucket, why the fuck not?
You're basically just leaving like money on the table.
Leaving macaroni on the table.
Macaroni in the bucket.
And here's the thing: the bucket can be used for multiple applications.
Exactly, right? I want more lights.
Now you're obligated to go eat the bucket macaroni salad, so you can actually just have a bucket. It's kind of like the barrel scenario. I was gonna say, like, if we eat all of the potato chips, what are we gonna use the barrel for? But barrels have multiple applications.
My crude oil.
I just picture you actually at a fucking like oil rig, and you're like, "Oh my tummy! Oh, I feel like you just ate the potato chips."
It keeps coming back, and honestly, I love the moxie.
I love that you're just spending more money to get their crude oil because it's cheaper than a barrel of potato. I mean, yeah, cheaper than a barrel of potato chips at that point.
Maybe that's why I have so many stomach issues now.
So you keep eating the barrels of potato chips.
Yeah. One time, you dip in, and you're like, "Oh, that's crude oil." You just keep dipping your hands in there, and you're gonna get it on your fingernails, and you're gonna put your fingers in your mouth at some point.
I'm thinking of the most dangerous thing for me personally to have a barrel of, and I'm pretty sure the answer is gummy bears. If I had a barrel, like an industrial-sized barrel of gummy bears, I would not stop eating them until I die.
The most dangerous thing for me to have an industrial-sized barrel of is nuclear waste.
What about tree nuts?
Ooh.
Also, what about snakes? Come on, think, Devin, think.
You're not seeing the bigger picture, you fucking moron.
A barrel could hold a Wolverine. You open that shit up, you get mauled, dude. Like,
don't put me in there, bub.
You open it up, he's looking up at you like, hey, put it back. Hey, bub. Yo, it's cozy in there.
I need more gun.
I don't know why Wolverine saying bub is so funny to me. It's such a simple pleasure.
Nobody says bub except for him.
Yo, hey, bub. And people wanting to impersonate him.
Yeah. But like, have you ever encountered anybody in your day-to-day that has said bub in any capacity?
Well, if they
outside of playing Wolverine,
if they meet me like right after this recording, guaranteed a bub's coming out. Yo, bub. But like not even in the bub, like in the bub scenario. Like, yeah, bub. Yeah, let's go, bub. He does it in the most gremlin-esque way, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
yeah,
he's a bub maniac.
Bub maniac.
He's like, yo, bub. It's like a nervous tick on the guy.
Kind of.
Yeah. He can regenerate, but he also regenerates that like one spicy neuron that just says bub. He's gonna end your sentence in bub.
Yeah, the first thing to come back when he gets like basically atomized.
Man, I would be fucking pissed if like they were like, okay, Chris, here's the thing, we're going to like atomize you and then restructure you in the best way possible, and then they do it and like, oh, by the way, I'm very sorry, but like the one thing that triggers every single time you look at a YouTube documentary and you have to watch it, and like this is gonna be the next 4 hours, we could not take that out.
Oh,
like,
no.
Dude, I need to focus on stuff, and it's like, yeah, but like we tried this like 6 times, we could not fix it.
Yeah, no, that's core to your being at this point.
Yeah, just, I'm not asking to take the entire like autistic trait in me out. Like it's fine, I can deal with it, but like just take that one out. Just like, please, I don't want to like wake up 6 hours later and me being like, man, I know so much, but also so little about Lethal Company. How many hours have I played on that game? And I love like, I know how to cancel. I know how to beat the enemy that they removed for being too toxic. I think it's like the fucking kidnapper fox or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think you're mixing up Foxy the Fox. Foxy the Pirate again.
I mean, I also do know, like, a little
Way
bit.
too much about.
I know way too much about, like, things that don't matter. And I know that's, like, just kind of the general nerddom. Like, you just kind of memorize things and, like, they're with you forever. Like, I know how to fight the Lich King, but, like, to do my taxes? Fuck no. Dude.
No.
Yeah, I have someone else to do that for me.
That's my own Lich King there. It's a three-phase fight.
It's called heroic, dude.
Need a team. Need a healer for sure.
Dude, me focus on 2 seconds about one thing I'm interested in? Actually, no. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna play, like, a Plinko game on itch.io. And it's like, but I'd rather, hold on, excuse me, I'd rather be doing the hobby that I want to do. Your hobby is now Plinko on itch.io. And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, okay, how long could this little fascination of mine could possibly take? And, like, 8 in the morning comes around and I'm like, ooh. Where was I for the last, 12 hours? Let's go.
Oopsie. Just to circle back on the Wolverine thing, because I thought, so you do got plastered with adamantium, right? Like
yeah.
So skeleton got kind of coated, all his bones coated, right?
Yeah.
Why is his teeth still teeth?
I mean, they regenerate with the guy, right?
Yeah, but like,
that's because, like, he always had his baby teeth.
Oh.
And he regenerates with his baby teeth.
Okay.
That's why he says bub and no one says, oh, this is bub.
He's looking for his bubble. He didn't quite say bottle when he was going up, and he was, like, adorable. His bub.
Dude, Wade Wilson is, like, fucking hysterical right now. He loves this shit. He had a rivalry with Wolverine because of the regeneration thing, right? Like, that was just, like a joke thing, but, like, he talked about it.
What's that? Sorry?
The Deadpool.
What about
and Wolverine.
What about it?
They were best friends.
Kinda. Well, Deadpool wants to be best friends with so many people, but nobody's really best friends with Deadpool.
The one time he doesn't say bub is around Deadpool.
Yeah, he's definitely not a bub. Yeah, I'm just picturing Wolverine on a bottle.
He just wants his bub, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a drinking problem, so.
I mean, yeah, he needs a bub.
Yeah.
I'd count that as a problem. Like, if you're an adult, you can't drink out of a glass. First of all, feel bad for you, but also, like, you get a bub.
That's one of my favorite airplane jokes. One of the main characters like, I developed a horrible drinking problem. Every time he goes to drink, he just misses his mouth.
Poor guy.
Great movie.
I think a lot of I don't watch movies.
Correct.
Obviously, and
Obviously, everyone knows.
Dude, it's part of the Loot Lads lore. Like, Chris is rad as a dad. He doesn't watch movies. That's the 2 character traits I've made for myself, and, like, nothing else. I'm a huge weeaboo. Actually, one moment, the second other trait that I kind of feel bad about, like, making a mainstay, but also I really don't because I'm a freak, is that I'm a huge weeaboo.
Well, you know.
And I don't know the difference between Nico Robin and fucking Boa Hancock.
Yeah, so what kind of weeb are you, really?
Actually, yeah, no, I'm a pretty bad weeb. Have you watched Evangelion? And I'm like, I've seen the characters.
I've seen the ecchi art.
Ooh. So you're that kind of weeaboo, huh? I don't actively look for it.
It's just on the internet.
It's just on the internet, dude.
I've been on the internet. I can't help it.
I like fan art. Fan art, obviously. Like, come on. It's not like I look like Evangelion and then, like, fucking that one girl or something.
But they did give Shinji big naturals.
That's something I would look up.
What? I can't remember what rule that is. There's Rule 34, but there's another rule if it exists. It's a gender bent version of it.
I mean, yeah. I don't really associate the rules of the internet with numbers, except for Rule 34. It's a little unfortunate. Guess that's where you know where my head's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the Rule 34 thing was, like, just a random list that really just stuck, and, like, I didn't know actual, like, numbers. Like, no one it cites any other number besides 34.
It's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
But no, and
I thought that was subsection of 34.
there is a 35 or like a 34A or something like that. That, like, if it doesn't exist yet, then it is now or something like that, based on just, like, the time of reading that sentence was long enough that porn made of it.
Do you think that the SCP Foundation got that list and, like, is now keeping it
Yes.
away from the public knowledge?
100%. No,
because, like, okay, so you have everything has, like, a lewd version of it, and if it doesn't exist, it will. And like, I would have thought that would be rule number 1. A lot of people would go to.
Surprisingly, yeah.
So,
Those
like, what are the
33 other
other
ones first.
Yeah, like what the fuck? And now you're telling me there's a gender bent one that's probably past 34.
It
Like,
is, like-
what kind of fucked up shit is on the internet? And I know like, look, I've seen some shit. Look, I've seen some shit. Shinji's big naturals.
There you go.
And like, I'm pretty sure that's. Well, if it's just Shinji, is that the gender bent rule, or is that just Shinji with big naturals?
Well, no, it's a gender bent rule technically.
He could be a guy with breasts.
That didn't exist back when the rules were made.
You could add more rules. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they took it. SCP took the rules of the internet list so that people can't add to it and people can't read it. Because, like, the more you read of something, the more it comes true, because now it's in your brain. Because, like, I don't know that the rule 1, the 33, but if I read rule 1 and it's something fucked up, that's now forever in my brain and I have to tell somebody.
True.
Like, you guaranteed I'm telling Devin. So now it's me and Devin has, like, loose lips that sink ships.
Oh, man. Boy, howdy.
The amount of fucking, like, boats that sank in his presence.
Fleets.
All because he can't keep his fucking mouth shut.
No, I fucking open up and I suck them dry.
He just sucks the air out of the boats so that they sink. The buoyancy just goes way down.
I was just thinking of, like, I've given blowjobs to all this fucking support crew. They're too busy. Notice the links, yeah, the links that are just fucking popping up.
I suppose if you needed to, like, suck air out, you would need to be pretty airtight at that point.
Buddy, let me tell you. Every hole's a goal.
So if there's, like, 6 ships, then, like, I guess also tight lips destroy ships is a saboteur. I don't know a clever way to rhyme that. I'm pretty sure there is. Like, tight lips.
Fight Ricks.
Rick's just pull up his sleeve like, I have you in zip.
Yeah, but do you go by Richard? Yeah. Sit back down.
It's rude as fuck. But that's how we get them. Are we trying to, like, manifest the lore that no one's actually named Rick at all? It's always all Richards.
Yeah, just try and find some loophole.
So we don't need to fight anybody.
I don't have to fight anybody. I'll keep sucking dicks though.
I mean, yeah, that's for free. Like, so long as those ships are going down. The only thing going down more than these ships is Devin.
Give it a different word to give it different meaning to sea legs. Oh boy. Why do we keep doing these? I just feel like breathing and eating. It just leads me down this path.
It's Primrose path. Not my fault. You got loose lips. I don't know what to tell you. I don't make them.
That's what they pay the good money for. My famous move.
It's part of the world lore again.
Look at these DSLs. These dick sinking lips.
Oh, fuck God.
Because I'm sick of the ships, and everybody else is going with it.
You think they're all distracted because the first time you do it, they're like, oh, what the fuck, man? They just get so angry that they just don't maintain the ship anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, man, there's no reason to live. I just witnessed that. That was my last, like, brain activity before I shut down.
Yeah, maybe I should just stop, like, all of them, go for one, and do it so well that all of them get, like, upset that I'm not doing it to them. And therefore the ship sinks.
Why do we hate our audience so much that, like, now we're sucking their dick well so we can suck their dick poorly later?
That's called fucking any job security, bud. You do a job so good that eventually you just get lazy. but you have the capacity to suck a dick so well that it'll sink a ship.
So are you saying that like people will pay you money for the chance to have your dick sucked really well, but often most of the time you're just like half-assing it?
Basically, yes. Yeah.
All right. You know what? Good for you, man. I'm glad you got a business that you can hold down.
You can be proud of.
It's a living. Devin, I asked you not to.
Trying to do a channel here.
Stop getting me all hot and bothered.
Oh Christ, I'm crying.
All right, dig hole game was a good idea.
Dig hole game, please. What happened here?
It's the deeper we go, the more unhinged we are. Like, we didn't go too deep to get the burger, wife, and slime girl shots. And granted, slime girl shots is a great idea.
It's a great concept.
Which is why the further down we go, the less good ideas we have.
What do you mean? Dude, I'm going to be on the Straw Hat ship to tie it back to the One Piece episode.
They're good as sink. You're going to sink
No,
them.
no, I'm their secret weapon. I'm the one that doesn't have any fruit powers or anything. Well, there's a couple that like they could just send me into like an oncoming ship and just suddenly whoop, the ship going down. Why? Suck too good.
No, jeez. Are you okay?
The man's coming for me after all that.
He's gonna stay the fuck away if you keep doing that.
Good. Okay, so we learned in a haste last time that bad. Where'd it go? Where did that go?
Where did it go?
Okay.
I like how spicy sometimes that the dynamite is. Dynamite. Okay.
Okay, we need to open it up.
It just keeps going up.
Cool. I'll sacrifice the silver to get rid of the rock that hurts me.
Sometimes if you're a certain type of person, the silver is the rock that hurts you.
Ooh.
It's kind of like, tree nuts versus other nuts that you can eat.
Yeah, I'm actually a lichen, but it's not silver. They got it wrong.
It's actually
just hazelnuts, yeah.
Hazelnuts, yeah.
Nutella? Fucking scourge of the Fae.
I know this is leading into Dog Boy Devin, but like how fucking shitty would... I mean, you don't do this to dogs anyway, I don't think, because it's mostly cocoa. But like imagine you have a nice little treat and they like give you a nice spoon full of like hazelnut spread and it's like I don't know what this is because now I'm a dog boy, but like I'm gonna eat it up and you realize it's hazelnuts a little too late. Like that's tragic, right?
Very.
But like I don't think hazelnuts are good for dogs anyway. Platinum.
They make good game.
Sometimes.
Most time, I would say.
I know the answer, but I am gonna look it up.
Okay. What's the question?
Is hazelnut good for dog?
Oh. I'm probably gonna go with meh.
It's alright.
Yeah.
They don't like it the best, but you know.
Yeah, no, they'll take it if it's there. Oh, it keeps going. Scared.
Alright, so the first thing I have is a masterclass article of Can Dogs Eat Hazelnuts? 4 Risks of Hazelnuts.
Oh,
so
okay.
I feel like no.
4 risks of hazelnuts.
Hazelnuts are not highly toxic to dogs, but can pose some risks. They can cause gastrointestinal upset. I'm not going to repeat that word, such as vomiting and diarrhea, and could lead to potential obstructions if consumed in large quantities. How many fucking hazelnuts do you have?
Me personally?
Yeah. I mean,
Right now?
presumably 0, hopefully.
Yeah, typically 0.
Yeah. Unless there's like, you answer me with 1, and you don't know where it is. Like, I dropped it somewhere, and like, I don't know when it's going to pop up.
It's like you between the couch cushions or something, like...
There's going to be a time where I'm like, all right, I have to go use the washroom, and because we have it pulled up so far up that like there's just enough room for legs, but not enough room to exit without climbing over the couch, that like, what if I step on it and it like bounces off the monitor into your mouth?
This could happen. This could happen.
And honestly, I would feel bad, even though it's a cosmic like event that happened at that point. Like,
I was meant to die.
Yeah, that hazelnut was meant to go in your mouth, and whatever happens after that happens. Like the hazelnut fulfilled its inanimate object purpose.
This is a Final Destination bit that, like, this was bound to happen. But what did I avoid? That's the question.
Would you avoid?
Yeah, because like the Final Destination thing is like there's a catastrophe that everybody avoided, like because somebody had like a little vision of the future, so he saves a bunch of people, and then it turns out that like, oh well, death still needs those bodies, so like come for you.
What if you like, just as a joke, you looked on Amazon for like dog collars that could fit on people?
Okay. Oh, I don't like yes anding this, but go on.
No, that was kind of just it.
I just want to make you squirm. Dropping bit.
So it's like the maid outfit thing. Like, you've looked.
Oh yeah, 100% for that.
I mean, that's just normal. It's normal for every like person to be like, can I fit reasonably in a maid dress?
Well, there's incentive for that. That's a whole stream thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like once I reach an unspecified amount, because I have no specified goal currently, but if I make any sort of level of popularity on streaming, whenever I actually get around to doing it proper, because I've been laissez-faire with it, then like the stream outfit is a stretch goal.
I wore a wedding dress once.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well,
Did it hug your curves?
kinda actually.
Did it make you feel beautiful?
It was what I would describe as a shotgun pizza wedding.
Oh yes. I've been told about this.
You've been told about this?
Yeah.
I want to ask by whom, but I'm pretty sure I know who.
I mean, there's only one other person I would have known at the time, and we dare not talk about them.
Oh, I suppose. So I guess for the people at home, my shotgun pizza wedding was that I was besto friendzo with a guy at work while I was working at a pizza restaurant, and like to the point where we had like I think we had a me and Devin thing going on with the guy, where like we just kind of finished each other's sandwiches a lot of it the time, and like there's a lot of like jokes that only we really understood, but every time it happened we giggle like two dummies.
Kicking your little feeties.
I was kicking my little feeties, and so were they, and that's our connection, is that we were feet kickers, and not like in that way, but like we kicked their little feeties.
Yeah.
So when he left, or like he was going to leave the restaurant because he wanted to go pursue other things, good for him, honestly. Or I think that was the context. Because we were best friends, we were like, well, a lot of the time, they joked with like, man, you might as well just go get married. And his mother also worked at the pizza restaurant, fully endorsed and wanted to like be official at this shotgun pizza wedding. We printed out marriage certificates.
Oh, look at that.
I signed it. It's somewhere. It exists somewhere that I signed that I'm married to this man.
Oh, there you go.
So like I'm taken, unfortunately. I have my husband somewhere.
Did you feed him a pizza?
I don't think we fed pizza. I think it was like a let's go have some wine and have a shotgun pizza wedding. And I think I threw the bouquet.
Ooh.
No, I think he threw the bouquet. I'm kind of remembering this incorrectly.
Okay.
I kind of just remember the fact that the shotgun pizza wedding happened, and like I didn't repress any of that, but I definitely like just kind of forgot about it because it was no longer relevant in my life, which is kind of a shame when you're talking about your husband. if I'm going to be honest with you,
Who may have disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
I mean I did get insurance money, but that was unrelated because he disappeared out of my life for a hot second. So.
Okay.
I say for a hot second, still gone. I don't know where that man is.
And we'll never know.
I mean, I don't know if it goes to show whether or not I am a likable person, because I find people that like would willingly do a shotgun pizza wedding with me, or the fact that I'm a piece of shit because as soon as that person's out of my life, I just decide not to follow up or pursue them anymore.
Yeah.
So like you can take your pick. But if you do not speak with me, I am going to forget about you.
Correct.
Yeah.
100%. So leave a comment so we know you're live.
Like, comment, subscribe so that Chris can acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise.
That's the only way that I can reciprocate my feelings.
There you go.
And the only reason why I can talk to Devin regularly is because he's doing the channel with me.
Yep.
So inherently, like, commented, and subscribed.
Also, we play a lot of Deadlock.
We play a lot of Deadlock. I think our main source of like friendship activity has changed from drastically Tekken, from Monster Hunter Worlds to now just playing Deadlock.
It's a good game. Fun game.
I have a prediction that we're gonna get to our rank where we're just kind of pissy at all of our teammates.
Yeah.
It happened with Overwatch, happened with Rainbow Six Siege, it's gonna happen with Deadlock.
I'm in a love relationship with it right now, of just messing around, having a goofy little gaff.
I'm having a good time. It was kind of like the early days of Overwatch, right? But there's going to be like And I think I'm actually more cool with Deadlock at the time than I was at like Overwatch by comparison. Like Overwatch, I chat my ass a little bit.
I think it's just we got to the point of like we know when to take games seriously and when to not take game as seriously.
Yeah, we try hard. We try harded a lot of that without having the experience nor the mechanical know-how to try hard.
Or like the level of expectation of how much try hard you really need to do to succeed.
I think Rainbow Six Siege was a big like proponent of really should have just stepped away from the game for a hot second and like let it mellow out, but we just didn't. We kind of rage queued into it a lot.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I've seen Devin get like killed outside of the map on spawn peak, and like I could just see the urge of like I could see the little mouse just go over to the exit game button and then go back because there were more rounds to play. But like it happens again and it gets just a little bit closer.
Anyway, if we keep talking, people are gonna just reach over to that X button on this. Hey, we gotta wrap up. It's been like 30 minutes of me talking about sucking dicks and sinking ships.
That's what we call you in nowadays is Devin's dick sucking lips.
Next time on Loot Lads.
I formulated a sentence and it was fully formed in my brain. Believe it or not, I had a joke there and then it just left. It was like, hold on, we're gonna say the most embarrassing shit and you're gonna trail off like you just forgot.
All right, let's get this guy to bed.
Give me a bub. Hey, bub, 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 bub.
Give bub.
Give me my wawa.
Thirsty bub.
Buddy, I'm thirsty. Give me a bub.
Bub. Oh, Christ. He's got his bub.
Always get his bub.